In this video, we'll discuss the important straits of the world that have been in news recently and are commonly asked about in exams. We'll begin with the definition of what a strait is, followed by a categorization of these straits according to the ocean, as this will make them easier to remember. First, we'll explore the straits located in the Pacific Ocean. Next, we'll move on to the straits in the Atlantic Ocean. In the third section, we'll examine the straits found in the Mediterranean Sea, and finally, the Indian Ocean. So let's begin by discussing the definition and significance of a strait. A strait is a narrow waterway that is naturally formed and typically navigable. It connects two larger bodies of water. It most commonly refers to a channel of water that lies between two land masses. Straits are also known to be loci for sediment accumulation. They are crucial for commercial shipping to travel from one sea or exclusive economic zone to another, and they play a significant role in terms of both strategic and commercial importance. Additionally, straits act as a channel for the ocean currents, which can impact the climate of the surrounding area. Now let's start with the straits in the Pacific Ocean. Bering Strait. This strait is located between the Pacific and Arctic Oceans. It separates the Chukchi Peninsula of the Russian Far East from the Seaward Peninsula of Alaska, which is part of the United States. Tartar Strait, situated in East Russia near the Sakhalin Islands. The strait connects the Sea of Japan and the Sea of Okhotsk. Tsugaru Strait, located in Japan between Hokkaido and Honshu Islands. It links the Sea of Japan with the Pacific Ocean. Then we have is Korea Strait. It is a sea passage located between the southern coast of the Korean Peninsula and the southwestern Japanese islands of Kyushu and Honshu. It connects the East China Sea, the Yellow Sea, and the Sea of Japan in the Northwest Pacific Ocean. Formosa Strait. This strait is found between China and Taiwan and connects the South China Sea with the East China Sea. Then we have is Makassar Strait, located in Indonesia. This strait joins the Java Sea with the Celebes Sea. Torres Strait, situated between Papua New Guinea and Australia. This strait connects the Arafura Sea with the Gulf of Papua. Now moving further south, we have Bass Strait. It is the sea strait separating Tasmania from the Australian mainland and connecting the Tasman Sea with the Southern Ocean. Cook Strait separates the North and South Islands of the New Zealand. The strait connects the Tasman Sea on the northwest with the South Pacific Ocean on the southeast. Fovex Strait, located in New Zealand between the South Island and Stewart Island. This strait connects to the South Pacific Ocean. On the east, we have Panama Channel. It is an artificial waterway in Panama, connecting the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean. It spans about 82 kilometers and cuts across the Isthmus of Panama, providing a crucial shortcut for maritime trade. So with this, we have completed the Pacific Ocean section. Now let's head to the Atlantic one. Starting with the Denmark Strait, which is situated between Greenland and Iceland. The strait is a significant maritime passage linking the North Atlantic Ocean and the Arctic Ocean. Davis Strait. It is the northern arm of the Atlantic Ocean that lies north of the Labrador Sea. It lies between mid-western Greenland and Baffin Island in Canada. To the north is Baffin Bay. Hudson Strait. The strait links the Atlantic Ocean and the Labrador Sea to the Hudson Bay in Canada. This strait lies between the Baffin Island and Labrador. Moving south into the Gulf of Mexico, we have Yucatan Strait, which lies between the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico and Cuba. It connects the Gulf of Mexico with the Caribbean Sea, serving as a critical maritime route for commercial shipping and maritime trade. Next we have is Florida Strait, situated between the southern tip of the Florida, USA and Cuba. This strait joins the water bodies between the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean. The Jamaica Channel is a strait located in the Caribbean Sea, an important sea lane for the vessels traveling to the Pacific Ocean from the eastern coast of the United States, Canada, and Europe. Further heading east towards the North Channel, location is Ireland, England. It joins Irish Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. The Danish Straits are a series of waterways that connect the Baltic Sea to the North Sea. They are of an immense strategic and economic importance, serving as an international shipping routes. Dover Strait, also known as Dover Narrows, it is a strait at the narrowest part of the English Channel, marking the boundary between the Channel and the North Sea and separating Great Britain from the continental Europe. Then we have his English Channel. It is an arm of the Atlantic Ocean that separates southern England from the northern France and links to the southern part of the North Sea by the Strait of Dover at its northeastern end. It is the busiest shipping area in the world. Then one of the most famous, the Sea of Gibraltar. It is a narrow strait that connects the Atlantic Ocean to the Mediterranean Sea. It separates the Iberian Peninsula in Europe from Morocco in Africa. Towards the south we have Magellan Strait. The strait is located in Chile at the southern tip of South America. It serves as a natural passageway between the Pacific Ocean and the South Atlantic Ocean, offering a route for ships to navigate around the continent without having to go around Cape Horn. So this was all about the Atlantic Ocean. Next we are heading east to the Straits of the Mediterranean Sea. Bonifacio Strait. This strait lies between the islands of Corsica and Sardinia, connecting to the Mediterranean Sea. Messina Strait. It is located between the mainland of Italy and Sicily. This strait links the Tyrrhenian Sea with the Ionian Sea, which is renowned for its strong tidal currents and historical significance in maritime navigation. Then we have his Otranto Strait. The strait borders Italy to the west and Albania to the east. It connects the Adriatic Sea with the Ionian Sea. Dardanelles Strait. The Dardanelles Strait is also known as the Strait of Gallipoli. It is a natural strait in the northwestern Turkey that forms part of the continental boundary between Asia and Europe. The Dardanelles connect the Sea of Marmara with the Aegean and Mediterranean seas. Next we have his Bosporus Strait, also known as the Strait of Istanbul. It is the narrowest natural strait and an internationally significant waterway located in northwestern Turkey. It serves as a vital passage between the Black Sea and the Sea of Marmara and also forms part of the continental boundary between Europe and Asia. Last, the Strait of Kerch. It is a strait connecting the Black Sea and the Sea of Azov. Finally, we reach the last section, the Strait of Indian Ocean. Hormuz Strait. Between Iran and Oman, the strait connects the water bodies of the Gulf of Oman and the Persian Gulf. Bab el-Mandeb Strait. It is a strait between Yemen and Arabian Peninsula, Djibouti and Eritrea in the Horn of Africa. It connects the Red Sea to the Gulf of Aden and the Arabian Sea. On the southern side of the Indian Ocean, we have the Mozambique Strait. The Mozambique Strait is situated between the southeastern coast of Mozambique and the western coast of Madagascar. The strait opens into the Indian Ocean, making it an important route for shipping and fishing activities. Towards India presents the Park Strait. This strait connects the Tamil Nadu state of India and the Jaffna district of the northern province of the island nation of Sri Lanka. It connects the Bay of Bengal in the northeast with Park Bay and the Arabian Sea in the southwest. Now moving on to the largest strait in the world, we have the Malacca Strait. It is located in Indonesia, Malaysia. The Strait of Malacca connects the Andaman Sea with the South China Sea. Further south is Sunda Strait. It is a strait between the Indonesian islands of Java and Sumatra. It connects the Java Sea to the Indian Ocean. And lastly, we have the Straits of Lombok. The Strait of Lombok, located in Indonesia, is noted for being the deepest strait in the world, and it joins the Java Sea and the Indian Ocean. So we are done with exploring some important straits in the Atlantic, Pacific, Mediterranean and Indian Oceans together. That wraps up our journey through these significant waterways around the globe. I tried to make it easy for you to memorize as per the oceans. If you enjoyed my work, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Signing off.